forever and a day. Okay. Good luck. We're gonna get a little ripping in now. Took a little minute, but now it's ripping time. Good luck. The overlay is going down. Now, with all of these boxes out here, I'm going to start with this one because it's feast or famine with these. Sometimes they can be absolutely spectacular. Sometimes they could just have a couple in it. We're going to find out right now. Okay? We're going to find out right now. Mayberry, ain't nobody hearing your smack talk on a Saturday. You're laying it on too thick. Shh. Thank you. Good luck, everybody. Empty box. Oh, definitely NFL, Damien. All right. We're starting out with Optic Contenders. Jamar Chase on the base. Baker Mayfield. DJ Moore. And that is a Prism. Our first auto is Trey Benson. Ooh, that's nice. Out of 22. That's nice. He's not done yet either. He had a couple of spurts this year. And Cedric Johnson for the Bengals. That's out of 99. And of course, AJ Brown on the Dreams. A little deed for Alex to start out Saturday morning. You'll read it and like it. A deed. Let's put these up here. Oh, Keith, you never know. We got a completely different break up there. But yeah, obviously we would like to have that one. The person that got the Cardinals was Nick. Yeah, so message Nick, Sam, or follow each other or whatever you guys want to do. That's actually an excellent version of that guy right there. These are cracked ice, so that's kind of rare. DJ Moore. I'm going to go open those two blasters just because I want to. I'm going to buy them and open them. What do you think about that, Mayberry? What do you think about that, Mayberry? Huh? 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 I'll record it too. I'll make a video of it. And the base cards were decent. All right, now where do we go? Let's do Phoenix 24. Let's do Phoenix 24. Empty box. Good luck. Still haven't really hit anything spectacular out of this 24 Phoenix yet. Not yet anyways. Maybe today's the day. Travis Kelce, Max Crosby, Jordan Addison, Myles Garrett, upside down, out of 299, and a nice Jaden Daniels going to the Commanders. That is also numbered out of 399. Jaden. Nope, they're just sitting in there. And they might just sit in there till 2027 if you don't stop it. Next pack. Tyler Lockett. Logan Wilson and Kyle Pitts. We got a filler. Brian Thomas Jr. on the contours. Not numbered, but we'll take it. And a Jacob May base rookie. We take those right now, too. Yes, we do. It's true. Quincy Williams. Gabriel. Is this points or is this? Okay, it's a redemption. Behind this is Jacoby Brissett out of 249 and Dallas Turner on the silver wave. Let's see what's popping with this valued collector here. Let's use this. That's too deep, Mike. That's too deep. Happy New Year. Football 2024 Panini Phoenix Rising Rookie Autograph Jersey number 11 Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Well, you know, sometimes. Aries, I think he's a little bit busy today. I don't know if he'll be, I don't know when he'll be around, if he'll be around. That goes to the Pats. Okay. Oh, he is he, huh? He's in here talking schmack. Hufanga, Sweat, Chubb, Leary, Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. That's out of $2.99. We've also got Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. That is out of $1.99. That's nice. Braylon Trice. Mayberry, I'll put those last two in. The problem is, well, no, I've got more. So, no, I'll make a break with those two in it tomorrow. I think we've got another case of those, I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't want to make a break that every once in a while I'll make a break I can only run once. Nico, Trayvon, Jordan Love on the Prism, Filler, Jalen Polk showing up this morning, and Rome Odunze on the base. I'll come up with something for tomorrow with those 23 blasters in it. But what happens if there's no downtown? Then that's my fault too, isn't it? You can't say that. You can't do that. Micah Parsons, Cortland Sutton. We got a patch or something here. For the Bills, Dalton Kincaid out of $2.99 on the patch going to EMAC. Travis Kelce is out of $3.99 and Javon Baker is out of $99. Damian, no, nothing really. But we still got 3 whole boxes back there. The Kincaidsman. Ramondre Stevenson, Ty J. Spears, Joshua Allen, Sayshawn on the contours, and Jatavian Sanders. Lavonte David, Quay Walker, Derek Stingley Jr., Mark Andrews for the Ravens, and Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. Mr. Andrews. 24, these weren't numbered. 25, they are. The Silver Waves in 25 are numbered. TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Filler, Jatavian Sanders, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. out of $2.99 for the Eagles. Okay. Okay. I did not, Doc. No, I did not. Whoops. My bad. Good luck, everybody. Jordan Travis. Derek Stingley Jr. out of 249. We've got an RPA here, I think, too, behind this. So let's just see. Oh! Ooh! Out of 10. 6 out of 10 Ray Davis Nike swoosh RPA. Going to EMAC in the same pack as a Color Blast. All right. Good luck. Good morning, Sage. Just in time. Oh. Blake Corum for the Rams going to Josh. Here you go, brother. A little treat to start out your Saturday. Man, these cards look so nice. So nice. Nice hit, Josh. And, of course, the RPA. A deed. Out of 10. Actually, we'll put it in this one because it's a little bit chunkier. Gold out of 10. Gold RPA and a Color Blast. Chillin'. Mayberry, I already saw that comment before you put it in there. When I saw the card, all I could hear was, "Rah! I don't have them." I heard it. I swear I did. As soon as I saw it, I was like, uh-oh. Xavier McKinney, Nick Bosa, Geno Smith, Chris Carter, and Randy Moss out of 99, and Ricky Parasol. They just look good. Look at that card. Hang on, we're going to look at it again real quick. I know we're in the mid-break, but look at this card. Look how nice that card is. Look at it. That's a deed. And that, not to mention that card was in there too. All right. So I'm going to open 2019 Prism now. Because I want to. They just look good. They do. I'm not trying to rub it in. Whoa, look at that. My goodness. All right, we got some ripping to do here. Empty. Yes, they did. All right, this is 2019, you guys. There's a 2019 Select Hobby in the next one. I've only got 2 of those left. Well, one, because there's already a break in there. Poyer, Kiergan, Gostowski, Watt, Pierre-Paul, Fournette, Kirk, Dick Butkus, Brilliance, Keenan Allen, Marlon Mack for the Colts, and that is out of 199. Terry Godwin II for the Panthers, Brian Burns rookie for the Panthers as well, and a very, very expired kid reporter. Yeah, Prism always does it that way. Dude, can you guys believe this is the last, we're about to get our last Prism. Our last Prism is coming out soon, and that'll, well, it might not be the last, it'll be the last licensed Prism anyways. Humphrey, Herndon IV, Brett Favre, Reed, Allen, Lewis, Key, Marlon Humphrey. Mike Williams is out of 199 for the Chargers. Alexander Madison and Rock Ya-Sin. And old Marlon Humphrey was chilling in there too. Nick Chubb, Ogletree, Edmonds. Oh, hang on. They've been in that box for a while. Jameis Winston, Fred Taylor, Greg Olson, Jerry Rice, Clay Matthews, Philip Lindsay, McKinley for the Falcons out of 249. There's a base Debo Samuel and a Drew Lock with the kid reporter. Let's take care of both of these. Or that, yeah. Mayberry, those are... I've pulled mangas. I've never hit one. In a break, for me, I've never hit a manga. Nope. Pulled them. This is 2019. I don't know, Jonathan. That's a good question. I don't know if they were making them back then. It's Ray Davis, Chris. I was just talking about in general, Jonathan. Like, I've pulled them in breaks, but I've never gotten one for myself. Garrett, Carter, Alexander, Thielen, Luke Kuechly, Chris Carson, Melvin Ingram III, Ed Reed, Fireworks, Juju Smith-Schuster, Paris Campbell on the green scope out of 75. Good old Will Greer and Kelvin Harmon. So well, most of you guys already know, you're connoisseurs of the game, but Prism silver rookies are like the best it gets. So I don't know what that'll be replaced with tops. Peterson, Gronkowski, Dalton, Byard, Jones, Foles, Fitzgerald, Urlacher, Peters, Jerry Rice on some kind of a checkerboard action going on here, bro. Out of 49, that's nice. Hang on, let you go down here, Tyree Jackson, for a second. Nice hit, bro. Going to fade. Purple Power. It's nice. Tyree Jackson and Ed Oliver, another kid reporter. Witten, Washington, Leighton Vander Esch, Matt Stafford, Godwin, Freeman, Griffin, Rivers. We got an auto here. Preston Williams for the Fins on the auto. Look at that auto. What? Devin Singletary and Travis Fulgham. Brett, the RPA is Ray Davis. And the color blast is Blake Corum. And yes, it was pulled from Phoenix. Phoenix 24. Joe Mixon. Dak Prescott. Base are sticking together. Juju. Carry-On. Hooper. Evans. Zerline. Chubb. Aww. And that'll just go to the most expensive spot, which is the Pats. We got some Panini action going on in there. Ollison and Benny Snell Jr. You got it, Brett. And this will just go to the Pats. We still got two hobbies left in this. A whole nother break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I'm Detroit Lions, and I'm Detroit Lions. Yep. That's me. Jackson, Green, Marcus May, Johnny Yu, Kenny Golladay, Julio Jones, Melvin Gordon III, Kurt Warner, Terrell Suggs, Alshon Jeffrey. Dude, this guy was pretty good too back in the day. Out of 249, Zach Allen and Paris Campbell. What happened to Alshon? Did he get hurt? What happened to him? Because he was good. We're sorry. I know. It's okay. I chose him, though. It's my own fault, Faith. Darius Geis, White, Eifert, Fuller, Lattimore, Leonard, Wagner, Henry, Julius Peppers, Daniil Hunter for the Vikings out of 99. Lil Jordan Humphrey and Julian Love. Daniil. Cooper, Barnett, Alonzo, Smith, Henry, Crosby, Goff, Ward, Vanette. Troy Brown for the Pats out of 175. Alex Barnes and Dylan Mitchell with another kid reporter. Troy Brown. Justin Tucker, Adams, Mayfield, McCaffrey, Watson, Howard, Butker, Portis, Conley, and look at this. Flashback, Jerome Bettis auto. The Rams are eating. The Rams are eating. I'm sorry, Mayberry. I know you got them quite a few times in a row. Or it felt like you did anyways. That's nasty. Flashback, and that's out of 49. 14 out of 49. Pretty cool. Thompson and Farrell. Oh, hang on. I guess that card's just backwards for some reason. Antonio Callaway. Brady. Yep, we want that. Malik Hooker, Fuller, Dion Lewis, Pat Tillman, LaDainian Tomlinson, Russell Wilson, Mitch Trubisky, Peyton Manning for the Colts on the red wave, it looks like, out of 149. We'll take that, Colts. Going to Ordrick. And Rashawn Gary with Brett Rippin. Okay, kid reporter. Now let me get this. There's a ton of base in that Prism, which is usually the case. Let's do Resurgence, and then we'll end with Phoenix 25. That wasn't a bad box of Prism. Wish we would have got a couple of more decent rookies in it, but... And there's a lot of different ones. I mean, I don't know if Murray still applies or not, but there's other ones like Debo and just go look up 2019 NFL draft. There's some good wide receivers in there, stuff like that. That'll give you kind of a baseline of who's in there. Empty box. Crosby. The running back for the Raiders, too. Good morning, Caleb. Jacobs. First box out of this case, folks. Good luck. Allen, Moss, Warner, Johnson, Herman Moore on the refractor. University of Virginia. It is Caleb. James Harrison out of 249. Mitchell and Rakestraw. Second break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Ed McCaffrey, Edwin James, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor. We got an Andre Rison for the Falcons out of 175. Troy Franklin, Bo Nix base, and Jonathan Brooks. Andre Rison. Y'all know nothing about Andre Rison. Nice try. Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, something backward, or no, it's not. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Why? So this is weird. The auto was out of place. We'll just see. Troy Franklin out of 125 for the Broncos. Going to J-Wham to start out Saturday morn. Terry Bradshaw, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chop Chop. That's right. Madden 96. My goodness, Keith. I played Madden back then, but the one that I really started truly playing Madden all the time was 98. Then it just kept going after that. Bailey, Witten, Hester, Risen, Ricky Williams, Marshawn Lloyd, and Troy Franklin. It's a Troy Franklin box. Oh, nice, Jesse. Phil Sims, Fred Bolitnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Mr. Estime, Jalen Wright, Tyler Guyton, and Adisa Isaac. Yeah, Cooper, he was a little bit of a cheat code, wasn't he? Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Terrell Suggs on the refractor, Ray Davis, second auto in this break. Going to EMAC. I don't know what that entails. So Troy Franklin and Ray Davis, what does that mean? What does that mean for the RPA? That's got to be good, right? I think so too, Jonathan. I think so too. We'll find out, obviously. Peyton Manning, Braylon Trice, and Malik Washington, University of Virginia. Good morning, Brad. Yes, so hang on, I'll refresh it real quick. We're probably about 3 or 4 away from halfway in the next break. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Darius Robinson, Terry Bradshaw on the refractor, Newbin and Wilson. That's right, Masked Agent. Get a little deed in here and there, you know. Okoye, Rice, Kelsey, Brady, John Randall on the refractor, Rob Gronkowski, Cedric Gray, and Mike Sandstrel. Sarah's guessing neighbors. Okay. All right. Jonathan saying it's Jaden. AP, Bruce, Ward, Levis, AJ Barner is out of $3.99 for the Seahawks. Willie Levi for the Titans. Bullock and Ellis. I'm going to go with Bo Nix. No, it can't be. We got a Broncos auto. It's going to be... Maybe it is JD5. Oh, maybe it's Caleb. Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall. Theo Johnson out of 75. We don't need to see the RPA. We're good. It's all good. Theo Johnson out of 75. It's good. It doesn't even matter. We won't even open the pack. Brett Favre for the Vikings on the conductors. Fuaga and Aeneas Smith. Chris Chiata, Keyshawn Johnson, Owens, Long, Ray Davis refractor, Jermaine Burton, Jerzon Newton, and Jalen Polk. It is Corum on the Color Blast. Yes, it is. Daryl Revis, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly. Looks like it's backwards, maybe. Tavondre for the Titans. Murphy, Owens. It is not backwards. It's a quarterback, but none of us thought of this guy. Spencer Rattler out of 125 for the Saints. It was a QB. It was a QB. And Walter Payton. All right, Phoenix 25 to end it all. Good luck. Empty. I guess it's better than Pratt. Probably not by a ton, but it's definitely better than Pratt. Amos. CeeDee Lamb on the Prism. Tyler Warren contours. Kelsey and Brooks. Yeah, I would imagine it did, Papa John. Old boy looks pretty good out there. CD. We got something chunky here. Extra chunk. Mason Taylor. Colston Loveland out of 249 on the RPA. Going to Rob. We'll take that, Rob. T-Law on the Prism. Williams and Barkley. Not a bad RPA there. We'll take it. Tyleek Williams. Thomas. Patty Mahomes on the Thunderbirds. You're back. And Williams and Burris. Jack Besh. For the Bengals out of 199, Chad Johnson, Jamar Chase, and A.J. Green. That's sick. Going to Kenny. Nice hit, Kenny. I know you'll appreciate that one. Chris Godwin for the Bucks is out of 99. Smith and Chase. There you go, brother. Your boys, all on one card. And Chris Godwin. Gunnar Helm. Myles Garrett. Neighbors Wilson and Williams. Good morning. Khalil Mullings. Ty Felton. Cam Ward on the Paragon. And Jigba and Benson. Deontay Thornton Jr., Jonathan Taylor Prism, Ridley Green, and Andrews. Peyton, there's another break pinned at the bottom of the screen that's getting closer to halfway. Whenever that fills, these are the last packs of this break, but whenever that fills, we'll open some more. Kyle Williams, Tajay, Eckler, Fouts, and Bigsby. Arroyo, Jay Jetta, out of 50. That's nice. Going to Chiz. Peyton, this is what we're doing as a break. I'll explain it here in a little bit. Just stick around. J.J. McCarthy, also for the Vikings, out of 249. McCaffrey and Brown. Woody Marks. Cam Ward Silver. There you go. Nico on the Thunderbirds. Mayfield and Hill. Good morning, Cheyenne. Happy Saturday morning. Malachi Starks. Jaden Higgins out of 199 on the auto for the Texans. Going to Rafita. Pat Bryant on the Silver Wave. Devontae Smith. And David Montgomery with Derrick Henry. I'm not, Jonathan. I'm not. We'll probably run a couple of more... well, we'll see. It's 9 now. We'll run a couple more football, and then I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to say, but I'm going to do something else. We're going to get a little more football in, though. Who knows? Maybe. Shadur on the base. Savion Williams. Egbuka out of 299. Williams and Mahomes. That was actually a pretty good box. That wasn't a bad box at all. I'm going to do a quick recap of this, you guys. I know not everybody's going to hit every time. That's what kind of how a break goes. But I'm going to do a recap of this. There were some good ones in here. Where'd the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, where'd it go? I'll do a quick recap of this. No Star Wars break, Doc. I don't even have the stuff to do that with, to be honest. All right, recap time. And then I'll do a roll call of what's off the board in the next one. Taylor, Lawrence, Warren, Stingley Jr., Adunzi, McCaffrey, Mahomes, Barner, Suggs, Risen, Barkley, Jenkins, Jalen Polk for the Pats, Brissett, Chris Carter and Randy Moss, Andrews and Jamar Chase. We've got DJ Moore, Baker Mayfield, McKinley, Lamb, Bryant, Smith, Collins, McCarthy, Godwin, Rattler, Theo, Terry Bradshaw, Ray Davis auto, a lot of numbered cards, James Harrison, Peyton Manning was out of 149, Troy Brown was out of 175, Debo rookie, Mike Williams, Marlon Mack, Daniil Hunter, Dalton Kincaid patch, and Preston Williams for the Fins. I don't know, maybe because we just lost Jonathan. I'm not sure. Cam Ward, Travis Kelce, Jordan Love, Dallas Turner, Brian Thomas Jr., Drake May, Myles Garrett, Cam Ward, Cedric Johnson, Trey Benson. That's a nice card. Egbuka, Sanders, Jerome Bettis out of 49 for the Rams on the auto. Jerry Rice, Justin Jefferson out of 50. Troy Franklin auto. Bengals, Chase Johnson and A.J. Green. Jaden Higgins, Jaden Daniels. Dreams, A.J. Brown. Colston Loveland RPA. Ray Davis Gold RPA, Nike swoosh out of 10. And the Color Blast, Blake Corum for the Rams. Okay. Okay. And it is pinned. Good luck. It's ripping time. Where's my... There it is. Let's get these down before they all fall. I'm not starting with Select, that's for certain. Not starting with that. Phoenix, we'll start with you. I'm going to take the overlay down. Good luck, everybody. It's ripping time. Empty box. If you haven't seen these Phoenix International Megas, they're pretty good. Probably one of the best Megas I've ever opened. Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence, Duggar, Ingram, Lawrence, Mike Evans, and a Roman Wilson out of 8. Wow. For the Steelers, going to Quicksilva. How about that? Last football break of the morning is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And then we're going to a special place. Okereke, Hurts, Watson, Wilson, Honey Badger, Ray Davis, and Jawar Jordan. He probably would be. He's got quite the Roman Wilson collection. DK, Richardson, Pacheco, Kirk, Andrews, White, and Chris Jenkins on the base. Joseph Bosa, Samuel, Cousins, Oliver, McLaurin, Myles Garrett, and a Gabe Davis out of 88 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Simmons, Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin. We got a numbered Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders, exactly what Dylan was looking for. And Deontay Johnson out of 180 for the Panthers. DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Butker, Olave, Mahomes, Trey Tucker, and wow. Hang on. Take my time here. He's upside down for some reason. Drake May. That is out of 40. Last on print out of 40. 40 out of 40. And that is going to Marissa. Nice hit, Marissa. We're taking these right now, and here it is so you can see it, 40 out of 40. Let's do the optic. Empty. 2023 time. Stetson Bennett, Nick Bolton, CJ on the base, primary colors rookie, and Jaleel McLaughlin. What's up, Prince? Brenton Strange, Amari Cooper, Diamond Hands, TJ Watt, and Tyler Scott. Michael Vick. Luke Schoonmaker for them boys on the mojo. Anthony Richardson, My House, and Marte Mapu. I forgot about old boy. Last football break of the day is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. It's the first one we ran. And then we're going to Marvel. There, I said it. Trenton Simpson. Brenton Strange on the mojo. Bryce Young, base rookie, and John Randall. Bryce Young base again. Christian Okoye for the Chiefs out of 35. That's going to James. Lazard and Broderick Jones. Good morning, Kimberly. I want to take care of Bryce, too. I know they're base, but it doesn't matter. We're not in a rush anyways. We got plenty of spots left in that football break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Holla. Devontae Adams. Silver CJ Stroud is exactly what we want to hit out of this, and look what's behind it. This is the best Optic 23 H2 pack ever without a downtown. This is going to EMAC. And then behind that, the red mojo Bryce Young. with a Tucker Craft. That is a good pack. And Tucker Craft bases in there. Holla. We'll take that, Joe Skeezy. Yes, we will. And Tucker Craft. Hey, it's a start, Mayberry. Jaron Hall, Harrison Smith, Jaron Hall, and Aaron Donald. Good morning, good morning. Luke Schoonmaker, Javonte Williams, Cooper Kupp on the chain reaction, and BJ Ojulari. Let's do Mosaic. Let's do Mosaic. Let's get into some Mosaic. What do you say? Oh, you want Hall on the stand, bro? I got you. I got you. Not only will I put him on the stand. Here you go. I'm going to give him his own stand. Look. Here you go, bro. Look at that. Empty. Olave, Kraft and Verse, Banks Jr., Woody Marks, Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies out of 99. Nico, Jack Besh, Brown, Parsons, James, and Tillman. I think there's a Jack Besh card in every box I've opened for 2025 this year. Eric Armstead, Will Anderson Jr., Simmons, Kyle Williams. On the disco, Alvin Kamara, and it looks like we have a redemption here. Good luck. 2025 Panini Mosaic Rookie Autographs Mosaic No Huddle Blue. 353, Kyle Williams for the Pats. And that is Marissa. Marissa, you're having a good break so far. Davis, Cook, Warner, Flowers, Lawrence, and McDuffie. I can put Tucker Craft base in a top loader if you want me to, Mayberry. Devontae Adams, McLeod and McGahee, Mason Graham, Troy Franklin Silver, Gunnar Helm on the disco, McVay, Caleb Johnson, Reed, Waddle, Wilkins, and Blake. That's right. Chase, Dorsett, Prescott, Hawes, Geno Stone out of 99 for the Bengals, Baker Mayfield disco for the Bucks, Tucker, Watson, Shadur variation, Winfield, Lutz, and Pickens. Mr. Mayfield and Geno Stone. Duggar, Lattimore and Kosar, Nick Scourton, Jack Besh again, Patty Mahomes on the disco for the Chiefs, going to James. It's Patrick Mahomes, yeah. Najee, Love, Bigsby, Godwin, Fields, and McLaurin. The downfall of the Bucs needs to be studied. No, they've been... There's no, we know what it is, Unbreakable. They've always been a team that could beat anybody and lose to anybody, but now they seem to not be able to beat anybody. It ran out of time. Wilson, Herbert, Brunell, Michael Williams. Elijah Arroyo is out of 99. Ooh, a nice little Cam Ward behind that. It is. Last on print, Gil. 40 out of 40. Cam Ward on the disco for the Titans introductions. Eric Allen, Vic, Scattaboo, Brown, Stevenson, and Dickerson. Jonu Smith, Morris, Pierce. It is nice, Marissa. It's a nice hit. You hit a Kyle Williams redemption auto, too. Metcalf, Quinshon Judkins, Matthew Golden, Brock Bowers Disco, Shields, Brown, Milano, Hill, Fairbairn, and Evans. Calvin Johnson, Komet Brooks, Jarquez Hunter, Gray Zabel, Sayshawn, and Ashton Genty. Now, unfortunately, Keith, this goes to the Raiders. They're the more expensive team. Almost. Right there, almost. Jackson Dart variation for the G-men. Theo, Barkley, Thomas, Allen, and Robinson. Sutton, Williams, Henry, Donovan, Gunnar Helm, Russell Wilson out of 50, Rogers, Willis, Barber, Miller, Garrett, and Andrews. What are you talking about, Mass? What are you confused about? Mike Gesicki, Fouts, Charles, McCord on the disco, Williams on the disco, Ashton Genty, Tate, Henry, McCarthy, Singletary, and Branch. Well, what else are you going to do? How else would you do it, Mass? It's the best way of doing it, period. There is no better way of doing it. That doesn't exist. It goes to the team that costs the most in the break, and that team is the Raiders. Sweat, Moon, Benson, Egbuka. We got a gold, maybe? Elick. Oh, it's not. Trey Benson showing up today. 2 out of 10, Breece Hall, White, Hertz, Moss, Zerline, and Walker. That's funny that you say Siamese and cut the card in half. I don't know about all that, Siamese. Last pack. Larry Fitzgerald, Bowers and Laporta, Khalil Mullings, Max Crosby, Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the disco, Ridley, Campbell, Moss, Richardson, Warner, and Cruz. Now let's do... I'm going to go ahead and do 2019 just because I want to. Empty box. This is 2019 Select. Derek Thomas. Baker Mayfield, a filler. Jacoby Myers. Sammy Watkins, out of 75, and Gardner Minshew. It did, Keith. Appreciate your sacrifice. Hey, look, it's Bryce Love. Delvin Hodges. Mitch Trubisky. Philip Lindsay. Adam Thielen. Tyreek Hill. Mecole Hardman Jr. First on print out of 199. Adam Humphries for the Titans on the auto. Kyler Murray, rookie, and Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay. Jacoby Myers. Debo, rookie. TJ Hawkinson, rookie. Troy Aikman is out of 99 for them boys, going to Joe Skeezy. And Derek Carr. Oh, yes, there is. There's another football break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Once that fills, then I will drop a half case break of Marvel. Noah Fant. Peyton Manning. Julian Edelman. Greedy Williams for the Browns out of 175, and DK Metcalf on the base rookie. That's a good question, Jay Wham. And there he is again. Greedy Williams, Deshaun Watson, Davante Adams Silver, Dan Marino, Snapshots, and Mason Rudolph. Rudolph. A Rudolph. Look, I'm going to have to... Mayberry's getting a top-loaded card. That's all there is to it. Right here. Bam. Josh Jacobs, base rookie for the Raiders. Tony Pollard. Stephon Diggs Silver. Matt Breida on the tie-dye out of 25 for the Niners. 8 out of 25. And Delaney Walker. That's right, Mayberry. They're going to add up. They're going to add up quick like. TJ Rivers, filler. Taylor Rapp. Ooh. Ray Lewis, Snapshots. First on print out of 10. That's sick. Ordrick. Nice hit, bro. Look at this card. Look at that. A deed. First on print out of 10. I love gold. Oh, and then there's Phillip Rivers. Russell Wilson. Carson Wentz out of 35. Darius Slayton. Rookie for the G-Men. That's going to the doctor. That's pretty cool. I don't. That's a nice card. I have no idea what the monetary value on it is, but that would be something I wouldn't even move. I'm not even a Ravens fan, but it would stay with me if I hit that card. Miles Sanders and Marquise Blair. Devontae Adams, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Danny Dimes rookie, and Nasir Adderley. I see people going into the shop. Whatever comes off the board in that break that's pinned, I'll do a roll call at the end of this one. I don't even think we're probably at halfway in that one yet, but Irv Smith, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jacoby Brissett for the Colts, Josh Jacobs rookie, and Sony Michel. I'm good, Jim Mint. How are you? Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Doc. Both Docs. Doc G and the Doctor. Ty Johnson, and like I said, when that, I figured Jim Mint. When that football break fills, I'm going to drop a half case break of the new Marvel. That's what we're going to be doing. In that break, it's 2019, Doc. Ty Johnson, Aaron Donald, another silver TJ Hawkinson, Alexander Madison out of 99, and Deshaun Watson. Doctor. I haven't been able to open it yet, Mayberry. I'm looking forward to that, actually. I won't rip it, whether you likes it or not. I won't rip me some Marvel. Let's do... Actually, let's end with that. Let's end with that. Ooh, Spies Like Us. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. All right, there's no RPA there. There it is. Empty. Aaron Donald. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Thurman Thomas out of 225. Devin Hester, Anthony Gould, and Javon Bullard. No, I figured we should do at least one more football break. That's why I put that one up there. It's the first one we did today. If you just got in here, we did that break that's in there. We did that once already. Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, a nice John Elway out of 149, Estime, and Ray Davis. No, you did not, Lysandra. You've been here the whole time, sitting there plotting. Stop! Don't you be plotting on me, boy. Mike Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Polamalu, Williams, Bo Nix refractor, Trey Benson, Robinson, and Eichenberg. Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Bledsoe Sharp, Jonathan Brooks, Trey Benson, Luke McCaffrey, and Nate Wiggins. Mike, are you the one that got it? You are. I'd been reaching out to you. I guess you weren't in the room at the time. All you have to do is claim it, Mike. Bailey, Witten, Hester, Risen, Adrian Peterson on the refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 249, Sanders and Arnold. Excellent. Now we just got to find you a jet. Ricky Williams, Sims, Bolitnikov, Young, Michael Vick out of 249, Malachi. Hey, there's a jet. Malachi Corley, Smith, and Wright. should be, we haven't pulled an auto yet, right? There should be an auto in this pack. Joe Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs. Looks like it might be some sort of legend, I think. Good luck. And a legend it is. Warren Moon on the radial marks for the Titans. That is fade. Got you another auto here, bro. Keith, they are like super quiet, except for the one card that had another team on it. Caleb Williams, Isaiah Davis, and Roman Wilson. Maybe Richard Dent, Suggs, Moore, Randall, Refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jacob Cowing, Braswell, and Cardi. We still have a Phoenix 25 hobby back there, too. Revis, Harrison, Keekly, Peyton, Isaac Bruce, Drew Brees, JPJ, and Sua Mattia. Switcheroo, because there's going to be an auto on that one, too. So Dan Marino doesn't make the list, Mayberry? Staubach, Smith, Kelly, Ogden, Michael Hull Jr. out of 249, Michael Vick, Means, and Paul. Not much. But I also know you could take Dan Marino and throw him right on any team in the league right now, and he'd be a top 5 quarterback. Not at his age, but if you took him, you know what I'm trying to say. Dickerson, Richardson, Elway, Tom Brady on the refractor. For the Rams, Braden Fisk, Eli Manning, Smith, and Faltanu. Folks, get ready for a decent RPA. Oh, no. Now he's saying Trent Dilfer's a legend. Oh, help us all. Oh, help us all. And Braden Fisk. All right, here we go. Good luck. It had a 1/1 Jackson Dart. What? In an absolute football, in a blaster pack, Austin? See, that's why you can't sleep on those packs that we send out sometimes. That's awesome. Jason Taylor, Archie Manning, Bo Jackson. Pulling from the back. That's nasty, Austin. Cowing. Make sure and go in there and tell them that tonight. Go in there and tell them that tonight. Bernie Kosar. And our RPA. Jonathan Brooks out of 99. That might be the most lackluster. Hold up. Braden Fisk, Warren Moon, and Jonathan Brooks. That might be the most lackluster resurgence box I've ever opened. I've opened a lot of them, you guys. I've opened cases and cases and cases of this product. That might be the most lackluster box I've ever opened. All right, Phoenix, save us. Save us after that debacle. And Ripperooskies. No more locked doors. Empty box. All right. Speak of a certain guy, Jackson Dart out of 99 on the patch. Going to Doctor. We'll take it, bro. We shall take it. Not bad. Braden Fisk, Brooks, and Barkley. Mayberry, if I do that, then we'll both dance a jig. Darth Vader. Nolan. Devontae, an Eagle. They do exist. Out of 149. Tet. Out of 249. Harrison Jr. and Plexico Burris. Man, I was thrown off by that Jonathan Brooks. I did not expect that at all. There must be something really good in that case. Maybe there's like a superfractor or something. Mason Graham, Ray, Sam Darnold, Bowers, and Chase. I was shocked. I wasn't ready for that, J-Wan. I can honestly say I've never opened a Resurgence box where there wasn't somebody a little bit better. Jordan James. Matthew Golden on the auto for the Green Bay Packers out of 49. It's not a color blast, but we'll take it. It is 41 out of 49. Ty J. Spears, Tua, and Garrett Wilson. Campbell. Colston Loveland on the Prism. There you go, Buck. Egbuka for the Bucks. Going to CJ. Pittman and Williams. This has been a good box. They're pretty good, Dustin. They are. Cam Ward. Lambjack on the Prism. Justin Fields. Njigba and Trey Benson. If there's a color blast in this box, that's going to be awesome. Matt Golden. Jackson Dart. Oh, we got something right here. We got something right here. Good luck. Savion. Michael Williams for the Niners out of 99 on the RPA. That is going to Jason. T-Law on the Prism. And Fields and Hill. Oh, I know. And just think of it this way. There's only one more football break chilling right now. And then Marvel. That's right. Mayberry's a huge Marvel fan. He's going to get like 8 spots in it, you know. Terrence Ferguson, Khalil Mullings, Tet for the Panthers. You know who got Dylan? You kind of got spanked in this one, didn't you? Stroud and Fouts. What was not good? I don't think we've seen one. Oh no! You do. You got one. Never mind. You got one nasty one right here. Luke. It is. It's a half case break. And there's only, I think, like 20 some spots. Oh, whoops. And it ain't even Sunday. Tank Bigsby. Sirianni. It's hobby, just regular hobby. Evan Williams for the Pack out of 99. Good luck. It's a rookie. Oh, it's a good one to hit right now. Ordrick. Ooh la la. Zutalors. Very, very nice card to hit right now, Ordrick. That's a good one. That's a good one. And I'm going to cover up Ray Lewis. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Yeah, it's only going to go up from here. You're right, Mayberry. It's only going to go up from here, especially in the off season. I think they did say that. Riley Leonard, Bynum, Chris Everett, McCaffrey, and Brown. Tyler said it. What a box. Smith, Will Johnson, Brock Purdy, Taysom Hill, and Henry. Last pack magic. And then I'll do a recap of all this and see what's off the board in the next one. Looks like we're a little over halfway. Jalen Lane, Malik Neighbors, Kyle Shanahan, Mahomes, and Kelsey to end it out. 2 breaks, 2 color blasts. That's exactly right. Tell them all, sports cards. Tell them all. Let them know. Sing it from the rafters. Ricola. Your boy's pulling fire. Do you know that I pulled 3 101s on January 1st? And the break before that I pulled 3. Or the day before that. Why would you do? Oh, you mean the ones you started with? Oh, you're trying to get a deed in. Oh no, Keith, don't be. You think you're so cool, don't you? Yes, you do. You think you're so cool. I pulled a lot of 1-on-1s in the last few days, folks. Like, no joke. Like, it's got to be some kind of a record. I'm sorry. There's just too many of them. I'd have to go back and look at all the YouTubes. But I've easily pulled like 10 1-on-1s in the last 3 days since I've been back. No, it's not Double Z. It's not. I'm doing a recap now. Evan Williams. You're welcome, executive. I aim to please. Patty Mahomes, CJ Stroud, Silver Rookie, Bryce Young, Dylan Gabriel, Red Hyper, Bryce Young Rookie, Elijah Arroyo, Gunnar Helm, that's Kyle Williams going to the Pats, Luke Schoonmaker, Tet, Brock Bowers, Geno Stone, Brenton Strange, Bryce Young, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Christian Okoye out of 35, CJ Stroud, Baker Mayfield, and Luke McCaffrey out of 80. Yeah, because there was a lot, Doc G. There definitely was. Davis, Williams, Ward, Jordan, Wilson, Purdy, Lawrence, Jackson, Egbuka, Darnold and Smith, Fisk, Harrison Jr., Bo Nix, Harrison Jr., Thurman Thomas, T.J. Hawkinson, Josh Jacobs, Danny Dimes, Josh Jacobs, and T.J. Well, they showed up, didn't they? Troy Aikman, Adam Humphries, Sammy Watkins, Dan Marino, Devontae Adams, Breda out of 25, Greedy Williams, DK rookie, Debo rookie, Kyler rookie, Saquon and Genty, that goes to the Raiders. They're the more expensive team. Russell Wilson out of 50, Alvin Kamara for the Saints, Alexander Madison patch for the Vikings, Darius Slayton for the G-Men, Warren Moon, auto, Trey Benson, gold, disco, John Elway, Tet, Colston Loveland, Jonathan Brooks, RPA out of 99, little heartbreaker right there. Tom Brady, Michael Hall Jr., Michael Vick, Michael Williams out of 99, Jackson Dart out of 99. Matthew Golden was out of 49 on the auto. Drake May, last on print, rookie, 40 out of 40. Out of gold out of 10, Ray Lewis on the snapshots. That's a really, really cool card. I would grade that. Ordrick, I don't even know if you're in here right now, but I'd grade that. and the Shuckster. Color Blast Edition, rookie. And win the Dolphins in the next break. You heard me, right? Now, we'll start with this one again. It just feels like a good idea. Good luck. I'm taking down the overlay. And we're going to get a little ripping in. What you think about that? Huh? All right, bet. Good luck, everybody. We're due for one, Jimmy. Empty. Ooh, yeah. We're jamming. Will Shipley to start it out. We've got Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. For the Tampa Bay Bucks, he's actually been playing pretty good since he came back. Jalen McMillan out of 99 for the Bucks. Oh boy, what's going on here? Hold up. Okay. Troy Franklin out of 25, rookie ticket for the Broncos, going to J-Wham. Well, you got a couple of him today, J-Wham. You sure did. Hey, Bongo guy. George Holani. And out of 30 for the Seahawks. I'm sorry. And look at this little treat back here. Superstar. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners, going to Doc G, because that's all she knows how to do is pop off. What's in this break for boxes? Henry, everything you see back there. Okay. Okay. No, Mayberry, it sure wasn't. It sure wasn't. And thanks for reminding us all. Appreciate that. Let's move on to Phoenix 24. Uh-oh. Did you, Jonathan? What is it, sold out? We'll run that more than once, you guys. We'll run that more than once. Empty. Russell Wilson. Joshua Downs. The patch is Brendan Baby Jr. Rice out of 225 for the Chargers. We've got Breece Hall for the Jets. That's out of 299. And Joe Milton out of 199 for the Pats. Okay. 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 I need a hero. I need this too. I can't tell if this one... Here, we'll find out here momentarily. No, it's good. It's going good, Blake. How's it going for you? Oh, we got a case hit. Good luck. It's not a color blast, but... Xavier Legette. Contours, Caleb Williams for the Bears going to Doc G. Honey Badger. And for the San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy on the Gridiron Crowns. Holla! Look at you, Doc G. Who you think you be? Huh? What up with it? And you got a Caleb. All right. We continue on. Rashad White, Terry McLaurin and Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts on the Silver Wave, and Jonah Ellis. There you go, bro. Starting out a little bit better on this one, Keith. Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson and Adam Thielen, filler. Jermaine Burton and Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns out of 299. Zaire Franklin, Geno Stone, Jalen McMillan out of 49 on the auto for the Bucks, going to J-Wham. Max Crosby is out of 199 in a Brock Bowers base for the Raiders. Well, this is starting out to be a pretty good box to start with. CJ, you just never know, dude. You never know. You really don't. You just don't know. Patrick Mahomes, Trey Tucker and Bryce Young, Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce on the treasured tandems, and Malik Washington from the University of Virginia. Well, there's a little something to start this out for you, bro. There's a little something. He has been, Jimmy. Pittman, Dobbs, Autry. Whoa, two of the same card. Demario Davis and Kool-Aid McKinstry out of 399. I mean, I get the Lions way too much when I get into breaks. I'm aware of it. Like, I do. But I'll survive, I guess. You know. Najee, Travis Etienne, and Minshew. We got the filler. Adonai Mitchell on the contours and Adonai Mitchell. Matthew Stafford, Breece Hall. No way. Not again. It sure is. He's been showing up all morning. Spencer Rattler out of 149 on the RPA. Jesse Bates III for the Falcons, and Kamari Lassiter. He's been showing up all morning. He hit a mini Gronk helmet. Not that I know of, Nick. Raheem Mostert, Trey McBride, James Conner, Latu, and DJ James out of 299. Liam, we're like a store. We're an online store, so it comes direct from the source. Kyron Williams, Queen, Swift, Joe Mixon for the Texans out of 99, and Chop Robinson. T-Law, Mike Evans, Tyreek Stevenson, Filler, Jalen Wright, and Jared Verse. All right, let's do Prism 19. We got a lot of cards here in Prism. Or, look. Bam. Empty. Kiko Alonso, Justin Tucker, Jamal Adams, Christian McCaffrey, Deshaun Watson, Harrison Butker, Clinton Portis, Conley, Le'Veon Bell, Travis Fulgham for the Lions out of 149, Paris Campbell, and Will Greer with the Kid Reporter. Well, I hope so, Jimmy. The last one we opened was like, what? Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley LaShawn McCoy, O.J. Howard, Jimmy Graham, Curtis Samuel, Terry Bradshaw. Something stuck there. Aaron Donald, Joe Flacco, Devin Bush the second. Auto for the Steelers. That is the doctor. Oh, it's clean too. Harmon and Jackson. No, they 10s, but they clean though. Case Keenum, Sony Michelle, Tyler Boyd, DeAndre Hopkins. This is 2019, Mrs. Zebra. Jordan Hines, Penny, Largent, Higbee, Christopher Godwin for the Bucks out of 175, Ed Oliver, and Devin Singletary. Kid Reporter. You got it. Not yet, Jay Barker. No. So first off the line will come out first, and then a few days after that, they usually drop the regular hobbies. They'll be expensive, that's for sure. They'll probably drop at over $1,000 a box, more than likely. Ingram, Beasley, Dotson, Neal, Barr, Staubach, Carr, Kittle, Dalvin Cook, Clayton Thorson for the Eagles. That's exactly what Keith was looking for. You got him, bro, out of 99. Clellan Ferrell and Dawson Knox. I can't believe you got it, bro. I did see that, J-Wham. I did see that. What? That's what you said you wanted, bro. Callaway, Leighton Vander Esch. These base are sticking together. Kamara, Luck, Trubisky, Kelsey, Brown, Shaquille Griffin for the Seahawks out of 175, Darrell Henderson and Juwan Winfrey. Kid Reporter. Doctor. I don't even know what that means, man. Golden Tate the third. Callan Balaj. Lambjack. Adam Humphreys. Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning. Eddie George. Woods. Sapp. Hunter Renfrow on the other auto. Mercole Hardman Jr. and a Dwayne Haskins for the Commanders. Go ahead and take him. Some people PC Dwayne still. He does. He does, Jonathan. I have when I pull his cards, most of the time somebody will ask, "Can I get that?" or "I'm interested." Like he definitely has a following. There's no doubt about that. Jordan Reed, Julian Edelman, Cobb, Murray, Mack, Cohen, Namath, Tyrell Williams, Calvin Johnson on the legendary talents that he was. Quincy Enunwa out of 149 for the Jets. Drew Lock, little Jordan Humphrey. Little Jordan Humphrey. Kid Reporter. Yep. For sure. There are 7 or 8 spots left in the next break. TJ Watt, Howard, Walker, Jones. That's a superstar out of Optic Contenders. Sneeze. Sean Alexander, Braden Cooks, little Jordan Humphrey on the silver. Nasir Adderley for the Chargers out of 199. Julian Love and Alex Barnes. 8 spots left. 8 spots left in the Marvel Studios half case break pinned at the bottom of your screen. We got 2 boxes left in this. Mark Ingram, Le'Veon Bell, Odell Beckham Jr., Emmanuel Sanders, Miles Jack, Geronimo, Archie Manning, Richard Sherman, Chris Jones for the Chiefs, AJ Green for the Bengals out of 249. He used to be good back in the day. Going to recalled Tuna, Darwin Thompson, and Dylan Mitchell. Kid Reporter. Well, AJ Green action. Allen Robinson the second, Fletcher Cox, Mack, Mariota, Williams, Michael Vick, Tyler Lockett, Honey Badger, Myles Garrett on the emergent, Damian Harris for the Pats out of 249, Fulgham and Rashawn Gary. Hey Liz, hey yourself. Minka, Earl Thomas, Leonard Williams, Cam Newton, Jordan Akins, Sharp, Tiki Barber, Aitman, Bettis, Jamal Williams for the Pack out of 75. Rippin, and Madison. Kid Reporter. They are. It's because they've been sitting in there for a while. Be earnest. They're out of 2019. It's just the base that's sticking together, but it's because they've been sitting in that box for 7 years, 6 years. Njoku, Manning, Allen, Valdez, Scantling, DJ, Moore, Smith, Gurley, Hamilton, Mahomes, Preston Williams. He was in the other box, I think. He was. For the Dolphins on the green scope auto, Rock Ya-Sin, and Debo on the base. Let's do the resurgence, and then we'll end with that Phoenix back there. Three autos and Prism. That's right. We got 3 deeds. RPA's not there. It is right there. Empty box. Good luck. The chef wants the Niners to win. But why? Earl Campbell. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Seti Gray out of 275, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jaden Daniels, and Junior Colson. Because Joe Boo said so. Vic, Okoye, Rice, Kelsey, Tom Brady. Voltaic, out of 15. I didn't know what I was looking at first. Out of 15, Xavier Legette going to Doc G, Brock Bowers base, and Edrin Cooper. $10 out of 15. Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Malik Neighbors on the refractor, Jalen Wright, Burton, and Xavier Leggett. 8825 edits. I ain't got nothing for. These are all going to the people that got them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brett Favre, Newsom, Young, Lewis, Coupe de Jean on the refractor, Burton, McMillan, J.C. Latham. It's Boomer. Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Tony Dorsett on the refractor. Jason Kelsey is out of 249 for them Eagles, your boy. Kinchins and Hicks. It's your boy. It's your boy, Keith. It's your boy. Fouts, Manning, Brown, Bradshaw, Tyrese, Knight out of 175. Franklin, Lloyd, and Troy Franklin. Okay, so that went exactly the way we wanted it to. There should be an auto in this first pack. Largent, Donald, Jones-Drew. We've got a redemption. Oh boy, this could be the card right here. Disa Isaac, Tyler Guyton, Terry Bradshaw. Oh, it's even upside down. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence Rookie Signature of Coupe de Jean because Jimmy said so. It's your boy. Keith, he called it out for you. Anthony Munoz, McMahon, Reed, Stroud, Bucky on the refractor, Drew Brees refractor, Trice and Malik Will Washington, Obi Trice. Are you kidding me, Keith? Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Mike Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Josh Cribbs, Rob Gronkowski, Fuaga, and Smith. What came back to you? Oh, switcheroo. Switcherooskis. Yes, that is marble pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's right. It's not a mirage. It's marble. J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Tim Brown is out of 275. Caleb on the refractor for the Bears. We'll take that, Doc G. Brendan Baby Jr. Rice and Spencer Rattler. Should be auto RPA. Auto RPA. Flutie. Singletary Aikman. Charles Woodson. It's a rookie. Lad McConkey out of 75. Going to the Chargers. Going to C-Mac. Peyton Manning, Walker, and Latu. See now, look. Look. See? A deed. Now, I don't know what that means for the RPA, you guys. Usually not good. Cooper DeJean and Lad McConkey, two pretty good ones. Two pretty good rookies to get in this. Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Charles, Fred Taylor, Peyton Wilson, Theo. That might help. T.O. It's going this way. For the Patriots, Jalen Polk out of 99. That's about right. That's about right. Jalen Polk. Coop DeJean and Lad McConkey. That's not bad. All right. Phoenix 25 is the last of this break. It needs to save a couple of dreams here. A couple of teams, a couple of dreams, all right? Come on, Phoenix. What you got for us? Empty box, if I'd ever seen one. Good luck. Good luck. All right, CJ, I see you, bro. Barron. Out of 199, Caleb Johnson on the patch for the Steelers, going to the doctor. Willis McGahee, Stroud, and Burris. James, he probably is. I want to say yes, he is. Gordon the second, Pittman Jr. for the Colts. Jackson Dart out of 249. It's a start, bro. Jamar Chase and Wilson. Numbered darts we take. Travis Hunter, Dalton Schultz, Lambjack on the Thunderbird, Sirianni and Williams. Green, Hakeem Nicks, gold auto out of 10. Wow, okay. Well, there you go, bro. Ricky Williams, Everett, and Njigba. Oh, no, I signed a deal. The chef, I signed a deal with Panini that I won't pull Rourke's anymore unless you have the Niners. Dylan Gabriel, Kyle Williams on the Prism, Travion Henderson on the Silver Wave out of 299 Thunderbirds, Kyle Shanahan, and Trey Benson. Yeah, I did. It was a lucrative deal, so you know. And Mayberry got a nice Dylan Gabriel base rookie there. Jack Sawyer. Michael Pittman again. Drake May on the Paragon. Tyreek Williams and George Pickens. I told you I can't. I signed a deal with them. It's only for I can only pull them for DeChef and DeChef alone. For the Steelers, first on print out of 49, Caleb Johnson, RPA, going to the doctor. Eric Armstead, James Jr., and Dan Fouts. Good card, good card. Blue. There's your answer, Mr. Eamon Worry. Dak Prescott on the Thunderbirds, London, and Bigsby. Jordan Watkins, Khalil Mullings out of 50, Horn, McCaffrey, and Brown. Horn, McCaffrey, and Brown. Will Howard, Josh Jacobs, John Lynch, Taysom Hill, and Derrick Henry. Kenneth Grant, Deontay Thornton Jr., Cam Ward on the contours, Mahomes and Kelsey. And then there was one. TJ Sanders, Jalen Walker for the Falcons out of 99, May, Brooks, and Barkley. To end it all out. Now let me do a recap of this, and then I'll see what's what in the Marvel. Mayberry, they didn't want to be your friend in that break. They didn't want to be your friend in that break. Well, Jalen McMillan action. All right, recap time. Khalil Mullings, Lamb Jack and Chris Godwin, DJ James, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Patty and Kelsey, Williams, Caleb Williams, Tim Brown, Davis, Max Crosby, Jalen Hurts, Joe Milton III, Devin Bush, Auto, Brees Hall, Jamal Williams, AJ Green, Preston Williams for the Fins, Damian Harris, Brennan Rice, and Coop DeJean. You too, Keith. Good to see you, bro. Happy New Year. Debo, Hunter Renfrow, Spencer Rattler, Dak Prescott, Drake May, Travion Henderson, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, George Holani, Irving, Cam Ward, Jalen McMillan out of 49 auto, Kyle Williams, Jason Kelsey, and Jalen Walker. Christian McCaffrey on the Superstar, Troy Franklin rookie ticket auto, Caleb Johnson, Xavier Legette out of 15 on the Voltaic, Caleb Johnson patch, Hakeem Nicks gold auto out of 10, Coop DeJean redemption, Lad McConkey auto out of 75, Jackson Dart out of 249, and the Gridiron Crowns case hit, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. All right, and then that was the end of football. Football's done for the day. We'll do some more tomorrow. And as soon as that updates, I'll put the other half of this break in there, or the other half of the case in there. But we got ripping to do. It's ripping time round here. Good luck, everybody. I'm excited about this. I won't know every single character, but of course, this is the first time I've opened it anyways, other than one box. So as time goes, it's like any other product. The more you open it, the more familiar you get with it. All right. And let me just check. Let me do this real quick. I can't tell if it updated or not. All right. Good luck. That's weird. Like the way they made that. Look, there's like four. That's weird. That's just weird. All right. Empty. Thanks, Ethan. I will. We start out with, and you do get all cards, by the way, for your movies. Classic Loki, Ajax, Thunderbolts John F. Walker, Ruth, Captain America, Winwoo out of 150. Excuse me. Shang-Chi. Good old Panini dust. I think I'm good. Thank you. Bob and old boy. He does. He looks like Bill. He looks like Sidious too. Thank you, Anna. And give me 1 second. Breaks going back in there. The other half of the case is in the shop and pinned. Kyle, that's yeah, I think so. Howard Stark, Sprite, Dr. Maya Hansen, Miss Marvel, The Thing, Korg on the refractor, Kingpin, and Groot. Yeah, the other half is pinned. There was a Groot. There was a Groot, Liz. It happened. It's real. Drax, Atuma, Baron Strucker, Monica Rambeau, Daredevil insert. Out of 80, Luffy? Luffy? Is this from the first movie? Oh, that's who it is. I was like, what? Who is this? For Thor, that's from the original right there. And that's out of 80, 16 out of 80. Cosmo and War Machine. Caecilius, Isaiah Bradley, Black Panther, Vanessa Fisk, Captain America insert, Maggie Lang on the refractor, Alice, and Dr. Eric Selvig. Ebony Maw, Congressman Gary, Nova Prime, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, Johnny Storm, Shuri, there was no, am I missing something here? Hang on. No? Okay. Zhai Ling and Black Widow. Doc, I'll have to check that out. You're not the only one that, like other people have said that. I need to check that out. Ronan, Cassie Lang, Malekith, She-Hulk, Dr. Abraham, out of 50 on the Thunderbolts insert, Escape from Valentina's Vault, Agatha, Harkness, and the Grand Master. Yeah, I need to give that a watch because, well, not only that, I can learn a little bit more about these, but I've heard it's good, and that's what I care about. Makari out of the Eternals, Heimdall, Winwoo, Pepper Potts, Valentina on the Thunderbolt. Oh, that's right. I forgot Julia was in that. Daniel Blake, Daredevil, and Mabaku. I forgot she was in this. Same exact break pin at the bottom. It's just the end of it's the other half of this case. Recorder Vim, Yandu Undanta, Modak, Killian, Ant-Man, Mephisto. Man, there are some good stuff in this. I'm telling you right now, there's some good chases in this. B-15 and Falcon. There's some old Marvel went after some actors, didn't they? They're like, hey, you can be in this too. Thanks, Doctor. 12 spots remain. Shuri, Karen Page, Glaive, Valentina, Daredevil insert, Monica Rambeau out of 199 for the Marvels. Katie Chin, and old boy, one more again. Sorry, I'm taking it all in. I've opened one box of this, so. Ant-Man, Darvin, The Collector, Adam Warlock, Captain America, Brave New World insert, Samuel Stearns, The Leader, Captain America, Circe and Vimo. All right, box number 2. Empty. It's empty, I said. Queen Ramonda, Ava Star, Talos, Silver Surfer, Shayla Ball, Janet Van Dyne. Wow, look at all these people that are in this. It's crazy. Cole, Obsidian out of 50. I think that's, I'll double check, but I think that's Avengers. Yep, Avengers. Arc Dissel. That's cool. Foggy Nelson and Proxima. The Void. Rumlow. Black Panther. Silver Surfer. Darvin for the Marvels. Bucky Barnes on the Winter Soldier refractor. Sentry and Dr. Bill Foster. It was adult group, Liz. It was adult group. That's who it be. That's who it was. These are cool. I like it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ellen Brandt, Thor. Bucky Barnes, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Bucky Barnes out of 99. It does look like that, bro. They're very similar, other than what's around him. Bucky Barnes goes to Captain America. Invisible Woman and Wanda Maximoff. Dane Whitman, Thor, Shang-Chi, Ironmonger, Mobius, Jack Russell on the refractor, that's Werewolf, Recorder Thiel, and Nebula. Gamora, the High Evolutionary, the Wasp, Mel, Daredevil insert, Karen Page debut, Anika, and the Mandarin. Oh boy, Ben Kingsley. The Iron Patriot, America Chavez, Rocket, Namora, Daredevil insert. Oh, That's orange, isn't it? Out of 25. Captain America Brave New World, Joaquin Torres. Out of 25, first on print. Jennifer Kale and Mantis. It's 3 out of 50s now. Or that's out of 25, never mind. Ultron. Pagan. Ego. Red Hulk. Joaquin Torres. Herbie on the refractor for the Fantastic Four. Sidewinder. Nakia. Dylan, there's no guaranteed autos. Okoye. Belova. Oh, is that a sketch? Okoye. Belova. Wong. Definitely think that's a sketch. Good luck, everybody. Bruce Banner. Clea. Hawkeye on the refractor. Oh. Well, we know that's the Thing. Captain America and the Thing, and that is sick. Look at that. Who closed us out? Stormtrooper. Nice hit. That's a nice looking sketch right there. The Thing. Indeed. Captain Marvel. Lady Sif. Icarus. Thunderbolts insert. The Leader. Captain America insert. Sharon Carter, Agent 13 out of 199 for Captain America. Namor and Vision. Ethan, Niners have been doing work. I'm going to stay with them. Iron Man. Petro. Captain America. Kingo. Tati. I'm just going to be careful with that name. I don't know. Hulk Attorney at Law. She-Hulk Attorney at Law. I'm going to be careful with that name. Auto. Going to She-Hulk. And that is Jonathan. Nice hit, bro. Titania. Is that good enough? Dr. Wendy Lawson, OB, and Christine Palmer. I know what I'm supposed to say, Chris Saxon, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm being careful here. I'm being calculated, all right? No, G-Men, stop it. You guys stop. I'm being a good guy. I'm being the good guy. Empty box. Y'all being mean. Y'all being mean to me today. It's okay. Van Dyne, The Void, Rumlow, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Caecilius out of 150 for Doctor Strange. Jesse, I'm not today. I'm not. Mr. and Mrs. might tonight. I'm not sure. Foggy Nelson and Midnight. Namora, Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Red Hulk. Out of 50, Lady Sif Gold Wave for Thor, Kale, and Mantis. There you go, Disler. I would imagine you have them. Yep. There you go, brother. Oh, do you now? Black Panther, Brant, Thor, Bucky Barnes, Mr. Fantastic, Bill Foster on the refractor, Sentry, and Bill Foster one more again. And we've got one more hobby after this too, so. These eat. Fantastic Four's eating. Jon Snow, or I'm sorry, Dane Whitman, Thor, Shang-Chi, Ironmonger, Daredevil, insert. Ooh. Out of 25, Dr. Zola out of Captain America. That's another one, and another one. Invisible Woman and Wanda Maximoff. Ashley, okay, Ashley, have you ever, Ashley, are you set up for the shop already? Like, have you used the shop before? Or is this like the first time you've set it up? Or Mobius, Gamora, the High Evolutionary, Hope, Captain America, Brave New World, Invisible Woman, Theo, and Nebula. Executive, be cool now. Queen Ramonda, Ava Star, Talos, Shayla Ball. Well, it had to happen, didn't it? I had to pull at least one Rourke. I had to pull Rourke. The people demanded it. Sentry debut on the refractor. Sidewinder and Nakia. He's a little bit better, Rourke, isn't he, Doc? Mel, Okoye, Belova, Wong, Captain America, Lee, Anika, and the Mandarin. Peter Parker. Rio Vidal. Petro Maximoff. Gravik. Melina Vostokov, Black Widow, Wanda Maximoff, Refractor, Clea, and Hulk. It looks like, and maybe I'm wrong, it looks like every box has one base pack. Like the whole pack is just base cards. Now I've only opened 3 now, but... Iron Man, Maximoff, Captain America, Kingo, Karen Page on the Daredevil, and Hope Van Dyne out of 99 going to Ant-Man, and that is EMAC. Not bad. Namor and Vision. Yeah, kickflip. That's pretty cool, isn't it? We knew immediately when I knew immediately what sketch it was. Iron Patriot, Chavez, Rocket. Hold up 1 minute here. Oh boy, what is this? See, y'all thought I was around here playing games. But then you forgot who, I mean, you forgot, didn't you? You all forgot. Wolverine and X23, first on print out of 5. That is going to Arkham. Nice hit, bro. What a hit, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I knew already. I was like, wait a minute. That's a deed, isn't it? Take a chance here. Slow down. Slow down a little bit. A deed just showed up. Nice hit, bro. Hugh Jackman and Daphne Keene. That's a big card. Nice hit, bro. Captain America. Proxima Midnight on the refractor. OB and Christine Palmer. What a card. Oh boy. We still got a box left. And the rest of the case is pinned at the bottom of your screen. My goodness gracious. What a hit, bro. What just happened? Is the other one sold out? Is it really? I'm sorry. I'm going a little bit slower because I haven't opened these before. So. Me too. I knew. I was like, well, I didn't know who was going to be at the bottom of it, but. All right, let me speed up a little bit, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just getting familiar with the product. That's all. Rio Vidal, Maximoff, Gravnik, Ulysses, Ego on the etch, Agent Peggy Carter out of 99 for Captain America, Razor Fist, and Justin Hammer. I know the next one is sold out, you guys. Yeah, Miss F, yeah. Well, I don't know who all's in the next break, so I don't want to just be... Walker, Jan Rog, The Thing again, John F. Walker on the Prism Fractor, Vision on the Refractor, Renslayer, and Eric Saban. I'll do a recap, Brett. I'll do a recap. Ivan, Molina, Dr. Jane Foster, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Call again, but this time it's out of 150. Jane Foster and King T'Chaka. Lee, Agent Phil Coulson, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Ironheart. That's one of the cooler cards, I think. OB on the Refractor, Lila and Valkyrie. Yes, ma'am. Ollie, yes, ma'am. It happened. It's real. It exists. It's true. It's true. First on print, too. Hank Pym, Emperor, Mordo, Ruth, insert Daredevil, Molina, Taylor, and Michael B. Carter, Michael B. Johnson, Michael D. Stevenson, the High Evolutionary, the Wasp, Mel, Okoye, Daredevil. What is this? Korg got a 150. All right, Korg. That's Mister's favorite right there. Kate Bishop and Red Skull. Honk, yes it is. Yeah, well, I mean, you've gotten plenty. There's been plenty of the, inserts, but Yelena Belova, Wong, Captain America, Spider-Man, Captain America insert, Namor on the refractor, Fastos, and Darcy Lewis. Well, Lindsay, you got to stay, you never know. You never know. Shuri, Paige, Glaive, Valentina, Sam Wilson, Christine Palmer on the refractor, Taskmaster, and Odin. Dane, Whitman, Bucky Barnes, Thor, Thunderbolts, Captain America. Look at this. Pepper Potts out of 50 for Iron Man. This is an excellent little break we had here, isn't it? Herbie on the debut and Bucky Barnes. Always pretty good, bro. I don't know, Mrs. F. Shang-Chi, Ironmonger, Mobius, Gamora, Namora auto for Wakanda Forever. That's going to Doc G. Nothing like the last second. Last pack going to Doc G. Icarus, Jack Russell, and Hawkeye. Well, that was fantabulous. Sorry that took a little bit longer than it normally takes me to rip, but I haven't opened this until now. So let's do a little bit of a recap here. I top loaded some, prisms and stuff like that where I probably didn't have to, but. Look at all this. My goodness. Wowza. All right. Recap. What did I do? Dr. Zola out of 25. Bill Foster. Caecilius was out of 150. Agent 13 was out of 199. Ant-Man, Midnight, Herbie, Invisible Woman, Winter Soldier, Mephisto, Korg, those are just refractors. Valentina, The Thing, and Vision. OB, Wanda Maximoff. The Wasp was out of 99. Melina, Sentry, Rourke, Thunderbolts out of 50, Escape from Valentina's Vault. Rambo out of 199, that's for the Marvels. For Thor out of 80. Winwu was out of Shang-Chi out of 150. Out of 50, Obsidian. Lady Sif, Gold Wave out of 50. Joaquin Torres, first on print out of 25. Peggy Carter out of 99. Bucky Barnes out of 99. That's Captain America. Ego is Guardians. Korg is Thor. She-Hulk. Auto. Pepper Potts out of 50. Cole out of 150. Namora Auto for Wakanda Forever. You had the Thing sketch. And the first on print out of 5 auto, Hugh Jackman and Daphne Keane. Wow, wow, woo, wow. Perfect. Okay. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, they'll be on. It's 1 o'clock here now. If I know them, they're usually on. They usually get on probably around 5, so it won't be too much longer. Now they may be doing a different variation of this, or they may be doing this one. I don't know yet, but I gotta imagine they're gonna be running Marvel and maybe some other stuff too. So good luck. I've got the sheet printed out here if you guys need to know who's got what, or if you forget. But we're gonna rip it one more again right now. All right. Good luck. Here, let's get these out here. Good luck. Let's see what the other half of this case has. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I want to know. Jonathan, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Emptiness. Hank. The Emperor Mordo. Bat Seraph. Daredevil insert. Taskmaster, the new Avengers Orange Wave out of 25 to start out the break. Prince Yan and the Ancient One. That'd be nice. Shuri, Paige, Glaive, Mr. Fantastic. That doesn't even sound like a ambulance. It sounds like a siren. Like a tornado siren. Captain America insert. Fastos on the refractor. Falcon and Hela. You hear that? Oh, it's because I pulled the Wolverine auto. That's what it is. They're coming to take me away. Valentina, Scott Lang, Darbin, The Collector, Adam Warlock, Makari for the Eternals out of 80, Frank Castle, and Cole Obsidian. Not today, Fade. No, not today. Did you, Jonathan? Okay. Ronan, Cassie Lang, Malekith, Marvel Gods, Thor, that's sick. Going to Arkham. Look at you. That's sick. Adam Warlock. Darcy Lewis on the refractor. Red Guardian and Jimmy Woo. She-Hulk. Abraham Erskine. Makari. Thunderbolts insert. Captain America insert. Glaive. Mr. Fantastic and Thanos. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm sure they don't, and I won't get into it. Golf. So as soon as I'm done here, at some point, I would imagine that Mr. and Mrs. will drop the break that they're going to do tonight. So I'd say just check in the next couple of hours for it. If you miss out for that, then they'll be on the night, and then you can try and get them when they're live. So they'll be on around 5 o'clock Central Time, probably, or maybe a little bit after that. Whiplash, Vostokov, Jane Foster, Red Guardian, Captain America, Khonshu out of 50 gold, Moon Knight, Drakov and Jensen. Do they? I bet they do. Oh, he looks like a pretty good chill dude, you know. Lee, Phil Coulson, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Ironheart, Red Skull on the refractor, Sylvie and Van Dyne. Heimdall, Winwoo, Pepper Potts, Loki, Razor Fist on the Refractor, Galactus debut, and Doctor Strange. Sam Wilson, Captain America. Spider-Man, Rio Vidal, Maximov, Gravnik, Vanessa Fisk on the debut for Daredevil, Arishem, and Peggy Carter. Ulysses, John F. Walker, Jan Rog, The Thing, The Collector on the Prism Fractor, Kate Bishop, Druig, and Nick Fury. We got 3 boxes left. That wasn't a terrible box. Empty. Lady Sith, Icarus, Iron Man, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Carly, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier out of 99. No, Sophia, it's a childhood street address. Mr. 238, him and his buddies hung out at that. It was 238 was the street address. That's where it bees from. Maximov, Captain America, Kingo, Iron Patriot, Herbie, Aldrich, Killian, Iron Man 3, I remember now. Carly and Yellow Jacket. America Chavez, Rocket, Namora, Ultron, Daredevil insert, Wong out of 199 for Doctor Strange. I will say this, these cards look spectacular. Echo and Baby Groot, there you go. The cards look great. And no, you know, slander on Upper Deck, but they kind of look better than what Upper Deck came out with. Pagan, Ego, Red Hulk, Ramonda, Captain America insert, Captain Marvel Refractor, The Leader, and Korg. Ava Star, Ghost, Talos, Silver Surfer, Van Dyne, The Void, Whiplash, Daniel Blake, and Maggie Lang. Oh, dude, I don't even know, dude. It's up there, I would imagine. It's up there. Congressman Gary, Captain Marvel and Human Torch, Nova Prime, Vim, out of 25, Ant-Man, Orange Wave, that's sick. Ghost, nice hit. We're sold out of that Mon. Nice hit. Khonshu and Zola. Yandu, Udanta, MODOK, Killian, Captain Marvel, Gravik on the Prism Fractor for Secret Invasion, Modoc Refractor, Gilgamesh and Frigga. Rumlow, Black Panther, Ellen, Brant, Thor, Ulysses on the Prism Fractor, Lady Sif on the Refractor, Mephisto, and Wendy Lawson. Atuma, Baron Strucker, Monica Caecilius, Daredevil insert. Wow. Wow. Out of 50, Janet Van Dyne. And that's Ant-Man. Wiccan and Agent 13. Man, there are some serious stars in this. I've seen a lot of these movies, but I forgot. I forgot she was in that. Isaiah Bradley, Black Panther, Fisk, Ebony Maw, Captain America, Yondu on the Refractor, Elsa Bloodstone, and Maria Hill. Man, who knows? Who knows? Empty. Daniel, we're just doing a break with these. They're not like you can't get personal hobbies of them. Sprite, Maya Hansen, Miss Marvel, Drax, Foggy Nelson, Daredevil insert, Wong again out of 99, Bob, and Meek. Atuma, Baron Strucker, Rambo, Silver Surfer, Captain America insert, Sidewinder, Kingpin, and Groot. It is Honk Mafia until Mr. and Mrs. get on a few hours from now. Then we'll be doing it. They'll be doing more of this tonight. Caecilius, Bradley, Black Panther, Fisk, Ebony Maw, Agent Peggy Carter out of 99 for Captain America. Cosmo and War Machine. Congressman Gary, Captain Marvel, Human Torch, the New Avengers, Sentry. Looks like it's just a silver wave. I don't think it's numbered, but it does go to Thunderbolts. Ben Grimm, The Thing, Nakia, Black Panther, Alice, and Eric Selvig. There are so many different autos in this, stars that are out there. I imagine this is going to be around for a minute. Nova Prime, Recorder Vim, Yandu Udanta, Thunderbolts Ghost, Captain America insert, Dr. Jane Foster, Jai Ling, and Black Widow. Makari, Heimdall, Winwoo, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Adam Warlock out of 199 for Guardians. Yep. Agatha Harkness and the Grand Master. There's still one hobby over there. Pepper Potts, Classic Loki, Ajax, Howard Stark, Mantis on the refractor, Daredevil, and M'Baku. MODOK, Killian, Captain Marvel, Lady Sif, Icarus, Foggy Nelson on the debut refractor, B15, and Sam Wilson. Ant-Man, Darbin, The Collector, Adam Warlock, Ronan. Out of 50, Monica. Gold Wave for the Marvels, Katie Chin, and Old Boy. We got one more box after this. Cassie Lang, Malekith, She-Hulk, Erskine, Jan Rog, what's that? Captain Marvel, Jennifer Kale, Agatha All Along, Circe, and Vimo. All right. Well, thank you, Mayberry. Maybe maybe that's all I'll ever do ever again. That's it. That's all I'll ever do. All right, last box. Empty. Good luck. Human Torch, Nova Prime, Vim, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert. There's one of those out of 76s. Dr. Eric Selvig for Thor. Fields Medal winner. Ying Yet Nan and Happy Hogan. Yondu, MODOK, Killian, Captain Marvel, Human Torch, Eric Savin for Iron Man, Carly, and Darren Cross. I'm kind of with you, Jonathan. Lady Sif, Icarus, Iron Man, Petro, Daredevil insert. We got some kind of OB out of 99. That's cool. For Loki, that's a thick card. It's the first time I've seen that too. Or I've only done 2 breaks of it, so that's cool though. That's a nice looking card right there. Thick stock too. Echo and Baby Groot. I agree, Miss Becky. Definitely. Miss Becky, you hit some pretty good cards the other night. I was watching. Captain America, Kingo, Iron Patriot, Chavez, insert, Jane Foster on the Mighty Thor refractor, the leader, and Korg. Yeah, it's the last box, Jonathan. Rocket, Namora, Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Valentina, Daniel Blake, and Maggie Lang. It must have been our base pack. Baron Strucker, Monica, Caecilius, Isaiah Bradley, Black Panther. Out of 50, Happy Hogan. Man, there's so many stars in this. That's Iron Man. And Doc Zola. TBT, this is the last break for me. Then Mr. and Mrs. will be on here not very long from now. It's 1:30 where I'm at, or real close to it. They'll probably be on in just a few hours' time doing more of this. Vanessa Fisk, Ebony Maw, Congressman Gary, Captain Marvel, Ronan on the Prism Fractor. Ravana Renslayer. Loki. Gilgamesh and Frigga. So they'll probably drop the first break at some point into the shop, and then they'll just do more of them once they're live. So Red Hulk, and I may do a few tomorrow morning. Ramonda, Ghost, Talos, Cassie Lang, King T'Chaka, Mephisto, and Wendy Larson. Executive, I would imagine they're doing that. They may even do, I'm not exactly sure. I know that they're probably definitely doing this, but they never just do one thing. Not usually. Ajax, Howard Stark, Sprite, Hanson, Daredevil on the insert, Ego out of 199 Guardians of the Galaxy. So they could do, you know what I'm saying? They could end up doing Flawless Baseball. They could end up doing Disney, but like I'm not sure. Miss Marvel, Drax, Atuma, Alice, Wu, Gulliver, and that is Agatha all along. That is Honk, Mafia, debut. Red Hulk, Justin Hammer, Elsa, Bloodstone, and Agent Maria Hill. And there's some of these I didn't top load, some of these refractors and stuff. They will be. They'll be top loaded. Don't worry about that. As well as some others, but I just put the ones on the stand that felt the need to be up there. Basically numbered cards. Let's just do a quick recap of this. Mr. and Mrs. will be on not that long from now, you guys. Really, to be honest, it won't be very long at all. But here's a quick recap. Sentry. Peggy Carter out of 99. Adam Warlock was out of 199, the Silver Surfer. Dr. Eric out of 76. Wong, Yondu, Janet Van Dyne out of 50. Wong was out of 199. Carly was out of 99. Monica was out of 50. Vanessa Fisk out of 99. Happy Hogan out of 50. Ego was out of 199. Out of 99 for Loki, OB. Makari out of 80 for Eternals. Konshu for Moon Knight. That was out of 50. Taskmaster's out of 25. Ant-Man is out of 25. Alice on the auto. And the Marvel Gods Thor. Short print. I'll say this. Those cards are spectacular and they're very fun to open. Thank you, Ghost. That's only my second break of this. It will not be my last. You guys enjoy thank you for spending your morning and, afternoon with me now. Mr. and Mrs. will be on not too long from now. And then I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We'll probably do some football and we'll probably do some more Marvel. But just stay tuned. I'm going to turn YouTube off. Appreciate you all hanging out with me today.